Many people lace up their shoes every day, thinking they are doing a massive favor to their health. But if you aren't doing it properly, that daily routine is doing more harm than good. A massive study following over 14,000 older adults found that how you walk, like your stride length and cadence, is actually a stronger predictor of serious health events and mortality than just how fast you go. Yet, instead of focusing on our form, we're all stressing over hitting 10,000 steps, a completely unscientific number that was literally made up to sell pedometers. You are putting in the work, but you are being robbed of the results. Let's fix the 7 dangerous walking mistakes you are probably making right now. Keep watching until mistake number 7, because it's something you likely do on every single walk that directly accelerates cognitive decline. Mistake number 1, ignoring your breathing while you walk. Most people never think about how they breathe during a walk. They're focused on pace, distance, or counting steps. But here's what most people miss. The way you breathe while walking can either amplify every benefit of your walk or quietly cancel half of them. The majority of adults, especially after 50, fall into a pattern of shallow chest breathing. Instead of letting the diaphragm, that large muscle below your ribs, do the heavy lifting, they breathe from the upper chest. This is like trying to fill a bucket from the very top, while the bottom half stays empty. You're getting a fraction of the oxygen your muscles and brain actually need. Here's where it gets interesting. Research from Mayo Clinic and multiple controlled studies shows that diaphragmatic breathing from the belly, lowers blood pressure, improves oxygen delivery, reduces cortisol levels, and actually calms the cardiovascular system during activity. One study found that even a few minutes of deep belly breathing significantly reduced anxiety and improved heart rate variability in older adults. The practical fix is simple. On your next walk, place one hand gently on your belly. As you inhale through your nose, your belly should rise, not your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth. That's it. It feels unusual at first, but within a few days it becomes natural, and the health return on that small adjustment is remarkable. Mistake number 2, taking short, shuffling steps. This one is counterintuitive, and it's something most people would never identify on their own. As we age, our natural stride tends to shorten. We take smaller, quicker, shuffling steps without even realizing it. It feels comfortable, maybe even safer. But research tells a very different story. A large meta-analysis that followed over 14,000 older adults found that shorter stride length was one of the strongest predictors of physical disability, serious health events, and mortality over time. In fact, stride length turned out to be a more sensitive health marker than walking speed alone. Think of it this way. Your stride is like the engine displacement in a car. A short, choppy stride means the engine is underperforming. Your muscles aren't being fully activated, your hips aren't moving through their natural range, and your circulation pays the price. The fix doesn't require sprinting or pushing your joints. On your next walk, consciously try to extend your stride just a little. Reach slightly further with each step. Let your hips rotate naturally with the movement. Research actually shows that a slightly longer stride at the same pace engages more muscle groups, improves hip mobility over time, and increases the cardiovascular benefit of the same distance. Mistake number 3, walking without varying your pace. Here's a mistake that doesn't get talked about nearly enough. Most people walk at exactly the same steady pace, from start to finish, every single time. It feels efficient. It feels sustainable, but physiologically, your body adapts to a constant pace very quickly. And once it adapts, the benefit starts to plateau. Think of your cardiovascular system like a muscle. It only grows stronger when it's challenged. Walking at one unchanging pace is like doing the same weight at the gym every single session and wondering why you stopped making progress. A study published in PLOS One found that when older adults who were considered pre-frail increased their walking cadence, their steps per minute, by as few as 14 extra steps per minute, physical function improved by around 10%. That is a meaningful change. And it didn't require them to walk farther, just faster for short bursts. The practical approach is something called interval walking. For every 3 or 4 minutes of your normal pace, push yourself to a brisk pace for 60 to 90 seconds. Then come back down. You're not running, you're just nudging the engine to work a little harder for short windows. Over weeks, This trains your heart, improves your blood sugar response, and keeps your body adapting instead of coasting. Mistake number 4, only walking on flat, predictable surfaces. Most people stick to the same flat sidewalk or treadmill route every day. Predictable, comfortable, and for your body, almost too easy. Here's what most people don't realize. When you walk on natural, slightly uneven surfaces, think a park path, a gentle trail, or even grass, your body activates small stabilizing muscles from your ankles all the way up through your core. These are muscles that a flat sidewalk never challenges. Over time, neglecting these muscles is one of the leading reasons why balance declines after 50, and poor balance is one of the top causes of serious falls in older adults. In the US alone, 1 in 4 older adults reports a fall every year, costing around $50 billion in injuries. You don't need to hike a mountain, just 2 or 3 walks per week on a natural surface, a park, a trail, even firm grass, can make a significant difference in how your stabilizing muscles function. Your ankles, knees, and core will all respond, and the investment in your long-term balance is enormous. Mistake number 5, debunking the 10,000 steps myth. Let's come back to the myth we started with. So many people over 50 feel like failures if they don't hit 10,000 steps, and when they fall short, some give up entirely. Here's what the actual science says. A comprehensive review of studies found that meaningful health benefits from walking begin at around 2,500 steps per day. Walking 7,000 steps daily has been linked to a 51% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk. The jump from 7,000 to 10,000 adds some benefit, but it is far smaller than the jump from doing nothing to doing something. The real insight here is that consistency beats volume every single time. A person who walks 5,000 steps every single day for a year is getting dramatically more benefit than someone chasing 10,000 steps 3 days a week and burning out. Your heart, your metabolism, and your muscles respond to habits that are repeated regularly. They don't reward occasional heroics. Stop using 10,000 as a pass-fail test. Start thinking of movement as a daily commitment, not a daily competition. Mistake number 6, not cooling down after your walk. Many people finish a walk and immediately sit down, move to the car, or head straight inside. The walk ends and the routine ends with it. But this is actually a missed opportunity, and over time, a genuine mistake. When you walk at a moderate or brisk pace, your heart rate is elevated, your blood is circulating faster, and your muscles are warm. Stopping abruptly is like slamming the brakes after driving at highway speed. The body needs a few minutes to transition. Blood that is pooling in your legs from the effort needs time to be gradually returned to circulation. A simple 3 to 5 minute slow walk at the end of your session, followed by gentle stretching of the calves, hamstrings, and hip flexors, helps maintain flexibility, reduces post-walk stiffness, and actually improves how your joints feel the following day. This is not complicated. It takes 5 minutes, and people who do this consistently report far less discomfort as they age compared to those who skip it. Mistake number 7, walking without intention. This is the one that surprises most people, and in some ways, it's the most important. Most people walk to check a box, get the steps in, get it done, head home. But research from UC Davis on gait and brain health found something fascinating. The way your brain engages during a walk actually affects the neurological benefit you receive from it. When you walk mindlessly while scrolling your phone, your brain is distracted. Your balance system is not fully online. Your gait variability, the tiny natural adjustments your body makes with every step, becomes irregular. And research has linked irregular gait patterns to cognitive decline over time. Your stride isn't just a physical act. It is a neurological one. The brain coordinates every single step. The simple shift is this: leave the phone in your pocket. Pay attention to how your feet land, how your arms move, how your breathing feels. Walking with this kind of presence activates your brain differently. It sharpens the connection between your mind and your movement. And that connection is exactly what protects your coordination, your balance, and your cognitive sharpness as you get older. Walking is one of the most powerful health habits available to you after 50, but it is only as powerful as the awareness you bring to it, the length of your stride, the depth of your breath, the variation in your pace, the surfaces you choose, and the intention behind each walk. These are the details that separate a walk that genuinely protects your health from one that simply passes the time. Most people don't know this. Now you do. So tell me in the comments, which of these 7 mistakes were you making without realizing it? I genuinely love to know. If this gave you something useful, hit the like button so more people can find it.